Hi Gemini, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy, bringing you your December 2024 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the second half of December here. This reading is for our lovely twins, the air sign of Gemini. Thanks for being here. It's always a great joy and gift to be able to create these videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch them and make yourself part of that. So, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this is for you. Cross-watchers, if you're cross-watching for a Gemini, this is relevant for you as well. If you know your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it's helpful to watch those videos as well for additional perspective and insight. It's a general reading, might resonate a little differently. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. If something really does hit home with you, if it really resonates and makes sense and you'd like to take a deeper look at it and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, personal readings do make wonderful gifts, especially in the holiday season. Or you simply like the reading style, you can email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video, click on that word more. You'll see my contact information there, as well as my PayPal Me link for any of you who care to donate in support of my channel, and much gratitude to those of you that do. I would love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you quickly, same day, within 24 hours with more info. I do offer a lot of different reading choices, all areas of life, different types, slates, costs, styles, spreads. There's a little something in there for everyone. The 6 and 12-month overviews are very popular right now as we're transitioning out of one year and going into a new one. They cover different areas and aspects of your life for the next 6 or 12 months. Lots of people like those, something to keep in mind. I am also quite focused and diligent on the timely scheduling of personal readings, as it is all that I do. It's what I do full time. So email me if you're interested. I'd be delighted to hear from you. Okay, Gemini, our lovely twins. Let's see what the second half of December is bringing for you. We begin with action, 8 of Wands, fast movement forward, momentum, conversation, movement, travel, very focused, determined energy here with the Ace of Swords. Our light bulb moment, our epiphany, seeing something. This is like a brand new perspective, or seeing something for the truth and reality of what it actually is. And moving on that quite assertively and perhaps quite quickly. Next, we have the World, completion, graduation, the end of a cycle, so that you can start a whole brand new chapter. With Justice, the rule of law, reaping what you sow. So, of course, the cautionary advice with justice is be careful how you do things. Make sure that you hold to, the highest ideals, morals, ethics, honor, honesty, transparency. Particularly in how you are ending or wrapping up anything, for those of you for whom that resonates. I'm also picking up for some of you, there was a situation that was out of balance. It wasn't right for you. It wasn't right to you. And Spirit is leveling out the scales here. They're evening out and making it fair, right, just, equitable, and even, given what you've been through. Next, we have the Two of Coins, maybe juggling a couple of things, being at a crossroads. Perhaps a decision needs to be made. You have to choose a path, one way or the other. With the Emperor. The Emperor might represent the person that you have to make a choice about. For others of you, the Emperor is about the energy that you need to manifest in order to make this choice and make it the right choice. So the Emperor is over an entire empire, right? What is the empire? The empire in the tarot is comprised of all the kingdoms, the kings and queens which rule their individual kingdoms, but all of them answer to the emperor because they are all in the emperor's empire. So the emperor understands that every decision he makes, every action he takes, or she, affects everybody in the kingdom. So a good emperor is careful and moderate. He takes that into consideration, and he always makes the choice for the greater good. He always does the right thing, right? High ideals, this person. Even if maybe his emotions or his more base emotions or desires want to take him in another direction, he'll always do the right thing, or she'll always do the right thing. Even if it's difficult, even if it's painful. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the second half of December, Gemini, is the Three of Wands. So this is about growth and expansion. That's your focus. It's about the efforts and work that you've put into something starting to pay off. You're starting to see that work. They're taking root. You're looking forward at what you can continue to grow and expand moving forward. Let's take a deeper look at that, shall we? Three of Wands. The Three of Wands again. Wow. Double energy. I always like that. It's clarification and validation. Really eager. The Eight of Wands again. Boy, you are just like somebody has lit a fire underneath you, Gemini, and you are raring to go. Growth and expansion. Let's do this thing. Let's go. Let's build on this. Let's take advantage of our momentum and keep moving forward. A particularly significant decision is in front of you now. It may have been a choice or a decision that has been brewing for some time, but now the time has come. It's time to answer for yourself, speak for yourself, choose. And the onus of it is on you, meaning the consequences, either thing you choose is on you, right? You're being called to this. Perhaps a more traditional, tried and true path. I'm getting also a kind of a cautionary advice here too, that whatever choice you make sure that the choice is in complete alignment with your values, your morals, your ethics, your ideals, right? And even if that choice is to do something that may be difficult for you, or it may cause conflict or separation between you and somebody else, or you have to leave something, and that's challenging, do it with compassion as much as you can muster. There's a right way to do that too. Honesty, transparency, honor, morality, ethics. Let's take a look at this Eight of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, Justice again. It's quite clear here that Spirit, the universe, God, Spirit, angels, and guides are righting a wrong here, or they're taking something that was out of balance, that wasn't right, and they're making it right. They're creating balance here and harmony. And that's actually working in your favor, even if there's challenging aspects of it, right? Because this is what needs to happen in order for you to move forward on a new path, which it feels like you are quite eager to move forward on anyway. It's kind of like if there was any imbalance, like you were giving far more than you were getting back, or you were operating in good faith and somebody hurt you or wasn't good to you, or something wasn't right. Spirit is kind of, they're leveling out the scales here and making something right, bringing balance in. Even if aspects of that balance are challenging, meaning like in order to create balance, you have to leave a person, a situation, a place, or something that it just wasn't going to be the thing you wanted it to be. And sometimes that can be challenging and sometimes that can be painful, but it's always to create balance and healing and put you on the right path. I'm not saying it is challenging here. It looks like you're quite eager to move forward. Do it in the right way, though. In a moral, ethical way. World and justice. Because how you wrap something up, how you exit in order to move forward, is that karma or that energy as well. So make sure that you can walk away feeling like, for your part anyway, that you did everything that you could in the best way that you could. The World clarified by the World. The Emperor again, lots of repeating cards. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. Again, it's like Spirit saying, here you go. We're handing it to you. There's making that right decision even if there's aspects of that decision which are difficult in terms of ending a cycle, because sometimes that can be bittersweet. It's bossing up, right? It's being that emperor, or if you like, the empress. Two of Coins and the Emperor. The Devil with the Eight of Cups. This is leaving behind a situation. And because this is a general reading, what that situation is probably going to vary between different groups of people. It might be a job, it might be a workplace, it might be a residential place, it might be a place you live, it might be a group, it might be a relationship. But that was fundamentally unhealthy. Even though it was hard to leave, because there's always that temptation and allurement in the Devil card. This is why it often shows up for addictions, right? We know we shouldn't, but we keep getting drawn back to it. So this is walking away from that, because it is no longer in your best interest, for your greater good, for what Spirit wants for you. There's healing in that, of course, leaving the worst behind you and moving to a better place, through a better place. It's transitional. You're not quite there yet. You're not on the other shore and on solid ground, but you're headed there. You're headed in the right direction. It's not too far away. And the Ace of Cups, the heart opening up again, the opportunity to walk a new path, keeping the heart open, wise and smart, but also staying open, right, to the possibility and potential that's in front of you. A path that we want this Ace of Cups to lead to the Ten of Cups, right? True emotional abundance and fulfillment. Might be new love and romance for some of you, or the potential for that. Or again, match it to whatever situation you want. The fundamental energy remains the same. It's making the decision to leave behind a situation that you probably invested quite a bit in, but it's time to move on. Time to move on and heal. All right. Advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Knight of Wands, the Knight of Fire. Move forward. I mean, it feels like you already have this energy with these Eight of Wands and this, charging forward after the thing, whatever the thing is. Sooner rather than later. Don't waste any time. Don't dilly-dally on this. There may be some emotional pain, emotional challenges in this for you. It's a general reading, so the intensity of that will vary. But, this is a card that begins the process of healing as well. The Three of Cups, Death. Part of what's ending, part of what you may be walking away from may be a relationship, a set of relationships, a certain way of operating within a certain group, a certain social group, or a certain community of some kind. It may represent a lifestyle change, and even though it's a better one, there's still things that when we move forward on a new path, there are things we have to leave behind. People, places, situations. And sometimes that can be bittersweet, right? And here Spirit's saying, that's okay. That's okay. We heal, we learn, we grow, right? And then the Star. This is a validation that this path is the correct path. This is the secondary wish fulfillment path. It's a card about walking in faith, doing everything that's in front of you to do, and being rewarded by Spirit for it. It's a card of renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism, particularly after quite a challenging time, a time of changes. So it's the right path, Gemini. All right, Gemini, those are your messages for the second half of December 2024. For those of you for whom it resonated, it hit home and made sense, I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it perhaps brought some clarity and some perspective to your situation, or gave you some food for thought. If it did, and you would like to take a deeper look and kind of explore it a bit and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video, click on that word more. You'll see that contact information there along with my PayPal link. I will see all of you in a couple of weeks for the next set of readings. Stay safe, stay well, have a wonderful, happy, blessed, peaceful holiday season. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.